Hi guys, welcome back to Sacred Chips and how to navigate them. So I was going to say I already pulled some dice. I already rolled some astrology dice, and the energy I was getting was um, Cancer North Node and the ninth house. So that is in regards to our intuition and really like learning to trust ourselves and really like tap into our emotions and our intuition, as well as like our unique niche or purpose in this world, right? Niche. How do you say that? Niche. So the ones I got when I did that, which is really cool because we've got the Tower, the Hangman, the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Four of Pentacles. So like, I really feel like that's that's like recognizing that we're disconnected and that we need to have a new perspective, right? And we need to be aware of the things we're planting, right? And then this is connection to your throat, which also is like we're meant to be storytellers, right? We're meant to like heal people with our stories, right? By like sharing I heard our hurt, which is also help, sharing our help. But see, this is like her sharing her knowledge, right? Her inner knowing and her throat chakra, and her truth and speaking her truth. And then recognizing like we can't be hiding this amazingness right here. We can't be hiding ourselves away from the world, and we can't be holding on to everything we have like we're going to lose it, right? Because that's a lack mentality. That's not keeping us in this higher knowing, is what I heard. So that's really cool energy, and I really feel like we are stepping into this recognition of self, right? This security in self, like really recognizing like that we hold the key to our alignment, is what I heard. And recognizing like this card always screams chakra work to me, right? And this is like recognizing that you have the power to cultivate the life of your dreams. You just have to be conscious of the seeds you're planting, right? And like what you're putting out, you're getting back, right? Yeah. And you were holding yourself hostage to some loving lover situation. Thanks, Mom. I'll pause it. Really recognizing where you were holding yourself hostage to this lover situation that caused a lot of burden. Like it wasn't contributing to your well being, right? And I almost sense like um, a lot of this burden and this was like caused by like envy, like silent envy is what I keep hearing. Um, yeah. So like I think you made this high priestess knowing decision to let go. Yeah, because it wasn't building generational wealth, right? This is generational wealth. This is like leaving a legacy to your family, right? And you're not doing that when you're submitting to someone else that isn't like a higher order or a higher knowing, right? Your higher knowing. Yeah. So you decided to leave this situation, this stormy situation, and walk away into the sun, right? You're like, I'm going to chase my happiness, what truly lights me up, right? And I'm no longer going to let this thing that's setting my emotions on fire, that's making me emotionally unbalanced, control me, right? I'm going to let it go. So that's beautiful. 111 on the timer. Actually, I'm going to combine two videos, so it won't be the 111. Yeah, you're embracing like I heard your happiness, and like keep your tooting your own horn, but patting your own drum, right? You're like you're playing to your own tune, right? Not who anybody says you should be. Um, you're creating, yeah, and like you were trapped in this like bored energy, not focused on like what you wanted. When in reality, like you planning for the life you want is what is going to keep you out of this bored energy, this woe is me status, right? Where you're feeling like in the trenches of woe is me, right? Um, yeah. So you're like looking towards passionate things, looking towards passionate new beginnings, and really just like enjoying the ride, right? So I feel like there was a lot of um, strategic energy, someone who wanted to keep you thinking like of your dreams as when pigs fly. Like, this isn't for me. This is never going to happen. They wanted to keep you off the top of the wheel, right? With this deceptive, sneaky behavior. They wanted to keep you unbalanced. They didn't want you conquering yourself, right? Because it's like they wanted to pull you down with them, or they were hoping you would pull you up with you, you know, which we can't be um, tugboats, right? We're lighthouses. So yeah, you got out there with the quickness. You were like, I'm out. So that you could really embrace this confident energy and really like cultivate your flame, but not only cultivate your flame, because you know there's enough to go around. You're lighting all these other candles up. You're lighting so many other people up by like via your confidence and just like your happiness and your joy for life. See how she's like, yes, this is freaking life. Actually living it, right? Okay, so some oracle. Yeah, see, there's a lot of jealousy, um, like that wanted to consume you. They wanted to send you so much jealousy that you were consumed by it. Like you couldn't think, can't think, you couldn't think, can't think, right? And they didn't want you to have the fruition and realization of your dreams. They were hoping this jealous energy and all this indiscretion and lie telling was going to keep you from pursuing your dreams, was going to keep you in a loop, stuck. You know, but you leaving is literally, it's bringing you rejuvenation, forgiveness, and prosperity. Clemency I always think of as forgiveness. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But seriously, it's bringing you to a place of like recognizing what you do want out of life, right? And who you actually want to be, you know, and really cultivating that. And a lot of like rejuvenation of self, right? Of who you truly came here to be, right? And the North Node is like chasing your purpose, your niche, what truly lights you up, right? You're on that path, and I'm proud of you for chasing your motherfucking dreams. Okay. Oh, on the top, we have all of these cards that were flipped up in the top. They were, yeah. So we'll read those ones, I guess. Abundance. Enjoy the beauty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. And look at this beautiful freaking rainbow unicorn, right? Courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. I really feel like we're being called to set boundaries with people and ask for what we want. And if, you know, if they say no, then they say no. But then you know. Prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. I heard manifest your desires, but the card says manage your finances with love. And I really feel like we're being called to actually like a call to action with our finances. You know what I mean? And really like cultivate a healthy, like allowing your body to accept wealth, right? Because your body's not used to it, right? That's why like some people get like lots of money and then they won't have it because they spend it all really quick, which I used to be just like that. So like it's really calling us to focus on ourselves and our finances and at like highest, happiest selves, right? And we can do this because we boss babes, you know? All right, one more because it popped out. Goddess, honor your divine feminine energy. Your inner beauty. See your inner beauty. I was thinking set intentions with love. Love every part of you. Yes, please freaking do. How pretty that card is. All right, guys, some of mine, and that's where I'm going to leave it. And I'm setting the intention this reaches whoever it needs to reach, and I'm super grateful for each and every one of you. Yeah. Don't trade chocolate chip. Gypsy. Your name might be Gypsy. You might have been Gypsy in a past life. Or you're Gypsy now. Whatever. The moon has a message for you. You are whole. What are your dreams? Dare to dream? Shady shit, yo, let it go. And yeah, I feel like we're being called to let anything go that keeps us from us being happy. And keeps us from ourselves. Self-care is needed. Lying, cheating, stealing. See, I told you I felt that energy. Lying, cheating, stealing. They can see you're wealthy and they want to be attached to you. Because you don't have to have money to be wealthy. You're just wealthy because you know that is richness. right? They aren't on the same level. They refuse to grow or climb the stairs. And sometimes, like I said, we are lighthouses, not tugboats. Align your mind, body, and soul. What is your joy teaching you? Do you allow yourself to feel it? Reinvent yourself. And you might need to deal with some obsidian. All right, guys. I'm setting the intention of this for just whoever needs to reach, and I'm super grateful for each and every one of you. Have a great day.